Hey, I'm Lena.
Hi, Andre.
And together we are... Fail. Okay, go on.
Fail. Hashtag fail.
Yeah,
you can go first. I knew you was going to do that.
Because you know love, girl. No, not like that. I initially, as a young child, I thought love was all about the feelings that you get, you know, butterflies, oh yeah. And whilst those do feel good and you want that, I found that love is not just about feelings and the butterflies. So I think increasingly what I found is the importance of loving people unconditionally and acceptance. I think the thing that's floored me the most with Christ is just how much he can love us unconditionally, right? And yeah, I think there's some conditions. If he wanted to put conditions there, he could have. But it's just, I'm really learning that selflessness, love is selfless, and it really doesn't seek its own. So that's what I think.
To ask me what is love is to assume that I actually know.
Love.
But
yeah.
I can say that I'm learning what love is. Even though, like, it's easy to say, God is love. Who is God? How well do you know God? Do you know what I mean? Love is enduring. And I say this like I've loved like that, but people have loved me like that. It's me, I know myself, yeah. I know myself, and I know there are things that I say and do that are just ridiculous. But then when I'm loved through that, to me, that's love. To be able to... What's the word I'm looking for?
I mean, I thought unconditional was it, but I don't know. I don't know what else. You know, like, I don't know what you're looking for.
I don't know.
I think love is definitely action. I think it's very easy to love in words. Yeah, so but with actions, I think is that's the real challenge. It's very easy to write nice paragraphs or say nice things to people, right? But it's more difficult to forgive someone when they really hurt you, right? Or to be there for someone when you really want to be by yourself, or just really little selfless acts. So I think love is really in action. It is action. It's a doing word. It cannot just be if it's not doing, what's the other one? There's doing and then there's not doing well. Let's go with that. It can't be just like a verbal word. I did English, I swear. But it has
I promise you, I got my GCSEs, I promise.
I got those in the bell.
Love is deep, you know.
In conclusion, love is patient, love is kind. It does not boast, it does not envy. What's the rest?
Do you remember that? I was gonna say, wow. I remember it. Endures all things.
Endures all things.
Trusts all things.
Trusts all things. Believes all things. It does not boast.
And doesn't keep record of wrong.
Oh!
Listen!
How do we do that? It's only by grace.
Lord, what does your love mean to you? Everything. I know it's so easy to say, but when we talk about God, when we talk about love, and then we talk about me, what does the love of God mean to me? Freedom. Not freedom to do madness, but freedom to actually live fearlessly without any insecurity. Mind you, I still trouble with insecurity, but the love of God to me means freedom.
I don't know. What does the...
How you always ask something to like African accents? Oh my lord.
What does the love of God mean to me? I think it's quite cliche to say everything, but it's literally life, because like this morning I was thinking, without God, what would I be? Because I think outside of, you know, like usually they have this thing where it's like at some point in your life you get saved and you say the sinner's prayer. To me, I was thinking like my relationship with God is so much different than that. It's him encountering me and meeting me when I was young and I didn't understand Christianity and I didn't. So to me, it's just, life is like my dwelling. It's like safe, like security, like what she said. So and it's everything. It's hope. Hope is a big thing. Like love of God to me is hope. It's assurance. It's affirmation. It's mercy. Oh my gosh, it's so much. It's everything. Yeah.
Everything. I have been in love before, and I'm in love now with Jesus.
I saw that coming. I could have told you.
He put a ring on my heart. What is it like being in love with you, Lord?
It's
nice.
this. It's to asking the Lord before you answer the question. Sorry.
It's nice. It's nice. It's he knows me, man. I love that I can wake up in the morning and I could be on the edge of my bed and I hear "Good morning, princess." What? It's nice being in love with Jesus. It's nice knowing that he's in love with me. And I've learned that the deeper you fall in love with Jesus, the more strange people think you are, because the more intense your relationship becomes. And people that are still dealing with the inability to love or insecurity, they'll think that you're just making it up as a coping strategy. But being in love with Jesus has, even me saying this now, is really encouraging me and really reminding me of where me and him are. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, and I have been in love before, but ain't nothing like Jesus. I have been in love before. But that was young love. But I always said from when I was younger that I will never say that I wasn't in love just because it happened when I was young. It was love because I did love, if that makes sense. I did everything that love, not just gave myself or whatever. I did. I cared. I endured. I forgave. I did all the things that love says you should do. So I've been in love before, but that was time ago. We thank God for progression and healing.
Okay.
Deliverance.
Why do I think I've been in love before? Okay, honestly, in the past, I think everything that I thought I was in love before was based on feelings. But like Dre said, I'm not going to undermine anything because I was younger. I think I definitely felt, I've been in a position where I passionately cared about someone else, perhaps equally to me, and I'm going out there trying to make them be, not make them be happy because they're gonna be happy anyway, but like please this person, etc. Am I in love now? I feel like I am now, but I feel that's something I don't want to talk about because I think though I feel feelings of love, like I love someone, I'm restricted in to what extent I can show my love for that person for good reasons. So whilst the feelings are amazing and it feels like you want the best for this person, you want to see them strive, you want to tell them, you want to, I think love is correction. Love is saying, look, this way is wrong. Love is saying, look, I'll support you. Love is being there. Love is, it's challenging, but at the same time supportive. It's sweet, it's bitter. But then at the same time, I can't really share it. Yeah, so, yeah. Of course!
Yes.
It's the strongest force. You're the highest. Sorry.
Word to break! 100%.
Definitely.
100%.
Think about all the things that we do because of hate or jealousy or envy, etc. Love is such a powerful force. It drives kindness. It drives us to do, it gives us boldness. It makes us do amazing and selfless things. It's the greatest thing on earth. And if there was much more love in this world, so many more things will not be happening that's happening right now.
Real love, because I think a lot of people do things now in the name of love, but it's not really love. Because when you evaluate the actions behind what they call love, it's actually hatred. But love is the most important thing in this world. I believe that 100%.
It inspires worship. I think your relationship with God has to be born from a place of love rather than like dictatorship or like punishment as well, and fair. And it inspires relationship. It makes you want to remain in relationships and endure. It helps you to endure.
Right now.
Yeah, it makes you forgive people. It's so needed. I was thinking of my perfect Christmas day today. If I had a man, you know, I'll expect him to like come with flowers. Because I was thinking, what is
Christmas Day or Valentine?
Christmas Day, because there's no. Firstly, I'm gonna answer the Valentine, but I was thinking because Christmas is tomorrow. Because there's no transfer. Like the man, firstly, to walk to where my mother's house is.
You better live close then.
Yeah. That would be pointless if he walks next door. But if he walks like really far and then he walked to my house
in the rain
and he actually had something at hand, like a massive. I'm not talking about Tesco flowers here. I'm talking about flowers, really expensive flowers. You know, and if it was snowing as well, you know, a bit of sliding, you know, perseverance will take you a long way. My perfect Valentine's Day would be, I really like country, so somewhere where I go to the countryside with me and my boo, and we sit in the middle of, you know, it's got to be hot, and we sit on the grass and we have a little picnic, go for some walks, take in nature, scenery, and then after that we go and watch the stars. You know, I love the planetarium, go and watch the stars, and you hold hands. I love holding hands, and we can hold hands and swing hands. And then after that, there's got to be food in there, so we go to some top class restaurant. Let's go to the Shard. Let's use that money. I really want to see black people's. Sorry, I don't want to get attacked, but I think we could spend much more money on dates. But so I want to go see myself in the Shard.
Like pay £250 for broccoli.
What's broccoli? Oh, like the. No, I mean like I know about broccoli, the food, but like I thought you meant like to see broccoli. I thought someone was called broccoli. I know what broccoli is.
No, babe.
I make broccoli.
Just one broccoli.
As a single woman, perfect Valentine's Day well by myself. I don't know. I think it's just a very ordinary day. Just I don't know. I think appreciating the others, the people around me, my other single friends, or even those that are in relationship, just showing my appreciation for them, and just I don't know. I think a day when you're really giving out love as opposed to receiving love is when you're single. It's really beautiful. Yeah, it should be that any day.
You made me think, am I romantic? Because these were like flowers. I'm like, yeah, that would be nice. A bag of popcorns would be great. Bag of popcorn, you know. Supermart. Come. Actually, let me be careful what I say, because if someone comes to my door with a bag of popcorn and a fucking Supermart, I'm gonna be like, bruh. But my perfect Valentine's Day as a single, I think I would like a really nice getting out of London, or a place in London that I've never been before, and just taking a walk with a camera, a nice book, and then time where I just journal. I like that, where I just journal, and yeah, where I just download, like, Lord, see this day, I ain't got no boo. But that's okay. So be my boo and tell me things I want to hear. Just kidding. But tell me what I need to hear. That would be a nice Valentine's Day, and an opportunity to give. Because there are some people that are actually sad on that day. I don't think I've ever been sad on a Valentine's Day. Probably been relieved. Not that. I really need to be careful how I say things, because now it just looks like I'm anti-man. But who knows? But relieved that I wasn't spending Valentine's with the wrong person. There we go. So
it's okay.
Oh, you know.
Someone else. It wasn't Dre, but it's okay. All these guys are gonna be out there. So go on.
Valentine's with
Bay.
Bay.
Why did you start using Bay now?
I don't know. It's quick and easy.
I hope they
One
made money
syllable.
out of that word.
One syllable. I like something really calm in the beginning, but then karaoke. I love karaoke. Oh my days! Like the perfect Valentine's Day for me, is probably not going to be like, send flowers at work. That would be nice. That would be great. But then along with those flowers, I'd like a joke in the card, a really silly dumb joke with something that pops out of the card or something like that, something that would make me laugh. And then a long walk, even though I complain about walking, but secretly I like walking with the person that I like. and then like nice food. Food, when I say food, they have to include king prawns. And it will be nice if they made the effort to make it themselves. And I'm talking about like guy marriage, yeah. But don't find keys to my house if we ain't married, bruv. Just saying. And then finish the night with karaoke. And select all my favourite songs. Yeah, that'll be a perfect Valentine's Day with them. Sounds fun. Don't feel sad if you don't have faith, and don't let discontentment overwhelm you. I think Valentine's Day is just a day, but it's a day we thank God that the world gets to appreciate love. And if you know what true love is, then instead of thinking of it for yourself, think of how you can show it to somebody else. I'm not saying go and stroke somebody's shoulder or go and wink at somebody, because we know that's not what love is. But don't let discontentment overwhelm you. I realise that when discontentment overwhelms me, when I do the thing that I want done for me, that it just fills that void real quick, real snappy. So yeah, don't be sad, be happy.
So I think for some of you out there, it might be difficult, it might be challenging, and I acknowledge that it can be challenging. I think so, especially if you're someone out there that desires that you want to be in a relationship, and it's a day where really we already live in a world where people display everything, but it's a day where people really shove it in your face, like their relationships, etc. And I guess it's about learning to celebrate others and their moments and their time, and not really letting that impact you in a envious way or in a like angry at God way, or especially if you're someone that's been waiting for a very long time. I understand that could be really frustrating, but then just really trusting in God and letting Him increase your patience and your perseverance towards Him, so that way you can celebrate others' love and you can be thankful for what you have. And that may not be what you see around you, but it could be really beautiful friends that want to hang out with you, and it could be an amazing time to grow in your walk with God. Or you know, it could be a really good movie on Netflix, watch that. But just be patient and then trust God that He sees the desires of your heart, and by the grace of God, not hopefully, the word doesn't say hopefully, the word says that He will give us the desires of our heart. So let's trust God, because sometimes it will hurt. I'll be honest.
Make kisses faces at the camera.
Hey! Oh, Lena, now I know. It's alright. Okay. It's time going to knock the door in 5 minutes. Should I go? Oh,
It's Tom.
I don't know. You tell me, girl.
It's Tom.
Tell me,
Don't
girl.
you mean Jerry?
Move your
Tom
stool
and
in just
Jerry.
a little bit.